Well, hello everyone. Today, this stream is a progression of the earlier stream that we did. And in that stream, we looked at stable diffusion video generator and it performed okay. We saw that it can animate the scene which doesn't involve people quite well. And although the video that we were generating was short and we ran into some issues with some of the files like image files on which we are supposed to generate. So that's where we left off on the last stream, and in this stream I am going to continue looking at more AI tools. So to start with, let me share my screen and we can get started. All right, so here we can see. So one thing is very clear at this moment. The process of generating AI content is something like this. You use an image generator like Stable Diffusion or Midjourney, but I would prefer Stable Diffusion because especially if you are generating people who are known, like known to you, and you would want to generate images which are realistic, then definitely you have to train a LoRa model on Stable Diffusion. uh, Let me know if you want me to cover that into a separate live stream, and I will be more than happy to do it. But basically, the process goes like this. You start with something like 10 to 15 images of yourself or the person that you want to put in the video, and then take the take those images and train a LoRa model, and take that LoRa model, put it in Stable Diffusion, and then generate whatever images you want to generate. Now, those images, once they are photorealistic and nice, then you can take those images and generate videos on top of that. That's how it works. And from the earlier estimation that we were doing, it could be something like, especially if you're generating an image video which is going to contain a lot of moving pieces, moving parts, then it would be difficult because difficult to I mean, like, I don't say it's difficult per se because it's not very difficult, I must say. Because if you are going to shoot a video which is realistic, there's no chance. Like, it just takes so long to get the production stuff and everything going. But I don't think this is a. I don't think we should be even discussing whether or not we, whether or not AI generated videos are cost efficient and whatnot. That would be one of the biggest benefit of having AI generated videos, right? Because you don't have to pay for production costs, you don't have to pay for editing, you don't have to pay for so many things. That's not what we are discussing. What we are discussing is how do we uh, like create videos which can create some high quality, like which can come across as high quality, can keep the viewers engaged, and so on and so forth. So coming to the coming to the AI videos, what I saw was that we have something called as CogVideo, and CogVideo is quite good. Like if you go to I was just after I did the last stream, I was just looking at Hugging Face and just looking for more videos that I can showcase, and then you have to come and generate find image to video models. Generally, these are the models that we are looking for, right? Because we have images from Stable Diffusion, and then we want to generate videos. Then there are so many different models. Like you can use Flux, you can use like text to image, right? Because the whole process would look something like this. You start with a prompt, you explain what you would want to see in the scene, right? Per se, first you have to set up the scene, right? And there you set up the framing, things that you want in the scene. Maybe it's a mountain, water, boat, whatnot. A person in the front, a woman in the front, maybe some more women on the back. Whatever you want to create, you have to define those as prompt. Once you take that prompt and generate a static image, now we already know that they are already very stable. There are quite a few of the very stable AI models which can generate photorealistic images. Stable Diffusion being one of them. Midjourney is another one that comes off top of my head, but there are more, as you can see here. Illustration Excel, I'm not sure, I haven't seen those. Flux also, I have heard about it quite a lot, but haven't seen them, haven't seen it a lot in the real world, I would say. I haven't seen really used it, I must say. And I would love to try it and give my opinion on it, how to use it, and whatnot, how to set it up and whatnot. So definitely, that's something to watch out for. And for if you want to stay in the loop, then subscribe to my YouTube channel, or just follow me wherever you are seeing me. Facebook, I'm there on Facebook. uh, Not really Facebook. I'm there on X, and I'm there on LinkedIn. I'm there on almost all the platform, Instagram, Twitch, wherever you would want to catch up with me. And then we will probably break down Flux real soon, because as part of conclusion towards this video series or this live stream series, at the end we would want to create some really high quality, eye catching AI videos. So watch out for that. So during this process anyways, we'll be covering quite a lot of different uh, models and quite a lot of different workflows that would make sense. So just stay tuned. Now, Flux is the one, which is one we know. uh, then this Stable Diffusion, we all know and love it. And Flux seems to me that it's the new kid in the market. Almost everybody loves it. It can generate really high quality stuff, and being open source, you can fine tune it, you can train it, you can. That's one of the biggest benefit of having like open source model versus something like Midjourney, because Midjourney is good. Don't I don't hate it, because I can create quick thumbnails and stuff like that whenever I want. I always I always have a Midjourney subscription going on. But when it comes to just the raw performance, nothing can beat Stable Diffusion. So I think we are getting a little bit off topic, or maybe not, but because in order to generate, we are still on topic actually, because in order to generate good in order to generate good models, uh, no, in order to generate good videos, you would want to have good images. Otherwise, the videos will not work. So yeah, there you go. So we are still on topic. Flux, new kid on the block. Definitely, we should watch out for, and stay tuned to me, and follow me. And very soon we will have a breakdown on Flux, how to use it. Now let's go back to the listing of models. And so text to image, that part we are not breaking down today, but I'm going to break down image to video. So you have an image, let's say create a video, and I saw that this cog video, right, which is quite powerful, and cog video which is quite powerful. Also, I am sorry about the last stream because the audio was not there for some reason, because I'm just using StreamYard for first time. So I was just messing up with some settings, and it did not work. But now hopefully the audio is there. Uh, well, actually, with that, just give me a moment. I'll check the audio from following my stream somewhere. Just give me a moment, and I'll just check if the audio quality is good, because I don't want to spend another hour and then realize that, oh, the audio is not good, or audio is not there, which is even worse somehow. Uh, so let me just quickly check. Okay, there it is, the video link. Yeah, the audio is there. Awesome, love it. Yeah, so cog video. Let's talk about this. This is probably one of the best, not probably, this is the best video generating tool available in open source. So definitely worth checking out. And today I'm going to do that now. And I ran a little bit and saw some of the things which I like. And let's get started with this. So I use this 5B I2V image to video. I I think the second one is INP, which I don't understand what is this INP. Also, it is quite a bit of Chinese, and I don't understand that. But we will break down this one sooner or later. Coming back to the one that I have tested already, which is I to B. I think IN to B, something to do with prompt, I think. Uh, Maybe we should break it down later. First, let me just bring you guys up to speed from where I am coming from. Otherwise, we'll be going all over the place without being on the same page. So, I took this Cog video, ran it on my Colab GPU instance, and I was able to generate some video. I hope the video is there. If not, then we can probably find it again, maybe. Just give me a second and I'll find the video for you. Recent downloads. Mhm. This is the video. So this is the video. I took this image. This was the image actually. Something was, I think, yeah, girl cycling. You can see in my history as well. And I went to images tab and picked up, I don't know which one I picked. Wait, I think I picked one very quickly, whatever came. And now I'm finding it difficult to find where I took it from. But probably it was taken from somewhere. Here, I don't know. Right now, I did not even go that far. I just like, probably this is image this maybe, or maybe not. It is not. This one. This was the first image. So I took this image, and the reason why I took this image was because the default prompt that they have was something to do with this. A little girl is riding a bicycle at high speed, focused, detailed, realistic. This is what the prompt is on the default example that they had, and the output was this, and I can show you now. And this is what it was generated from that image, that one image. Now something is happening, something is wrong with this, I must say, because it just after some time it is like another, it just created another copy for some reason. I'm not sure why that is happening, but probably if you change the manual seed to something else, then it will generate the new image very quickly, new video, and hopefully that problem is not there. Also, what I saw was that if you go to their GitHub, you will find some of the really good looking videos, which is super nice and very good. So you can see all these images, right? Like they're doing really good, and yeah. So this model actually made my hopes very high. The problem was there was a problem, and the problem was that this model is performing very slow on Colab for some reason. Like now you don't assume, and it's kind of, it has some bottleneck, I feel. The bottleneck is that it is not using a lot of GPU. So probably we should explore more and find out how we can leverage the complete GPU so that the images can, like videos can generate faster. That is the only thing that I wanted to try, and also run it with in the stream, so we can see exactly, run it in the stream so we can see exactly how good the videos are performing. So that is first stuff. Let me just go back to my Colab, share the notebook so far, and then see how far, how like how we can create more images. So let me go to Colab. I think this was opened. This is probably mine. This is the one that I was talking about, maybe. So we have the Colab open. Yeah, so you have to install all the libraries that it needs. And yeah, so here you can see that I started with this model, what we saw here, cog video somewhere. If I go back, I started with this model and I saw that the generation speed was not very good. So I was looking at some other model and then it did not work. So anyways, we'll just go back to the this model, which we know that works. And then we will do more digging into the I2P model. What is it? Was that I2P or something? INP? Image and prompt, maybe something. Because I2V, this repository, right? So image to video. And the weird thing is that this, although it says image to video, but it's also taking the prompt, right? Yeah, it's also taking the prompt. So definitely something to check out. But anyways, let's get running. Let's run the notebook quickly. So let me connect to a good, powerful GPU instance, A100. That's the best GPU instance Colab has, and I like it. I just use it time to time. Sometime, like, okay, so this 40 GB definitely we should talk about. It's good because you can always use. Uh, just a second. Yeah. So with this 40 GB GPU is good, but there is a problem, and that problem is when you're running some other models. Like when I was running some models, their name I'm forgetting now. But anyways, let's start running it. Then I can talk about that. At this moment, I don't remember which model I was running. It was Pixtral. So Pixtral, just you cannot run like a good instance of Pixtral takes really high amount of GPU, at least 48 they recommend. So then you have to step out of Colab and go to RunPod. So I have a video on that on my channel, and in case if you want to check out how to take a bare metal, it's not really bare metal per se, but take a standard plain GPU instance and then set up the model there, any sort of like Hugging Face model, and use it. All right, so now we are fetching the model. And actually, I another thing I wanted to talk to you about was that this other I2P model. That I2P model is very interesting because that had, I think, a bigger files. Like they had bigger files than this one. So if the file size is anything to go by, then probably it will generate better videos, no? That's what I would assume. And that's why that's something that I want to explore. Maybe after this live stream or during this live stream, once we are done playing with this image to video model that we are loading now. All right. Now, also at the same time, it will be a good idea for me to have a look at the code and see if there is any enable sequential CPU offload. Offloads all model to CPU. Why? Why do we need to offload to CPU? CPU using accelerate significantly reduce memory usage. When called the static, maybe we should not do this. Maybe. What is this pipe A? Enable tiled VA decoding, which is when this option is enabled, VA is a split input and defined to compute this coding, and this is useful for large amount of memory. Again, I at this moment probably I care less about memory because we have like 83 GB of RAM. So let's not worry about these things. What's the last thing? Don't know. I don't see anything about it anywhere. So let's not run these for now. So the model is ready. Let's save it, set up the prompt, the same video. Maybe we'll use another image after this. Actually, I wanted to change the seed once, and after changing the seed, what we would see is after changing the seed, what we should see is probably a different video. Changing it to, I don't know, 48. Run it, and I hope to see more GPU. And if I see more GPU, that's a good thing. That means we are utilizing the resources that we have and not doing optimization where we should not do. I mean, like in this case, I don't want to see any optimization unless this instance is not good enough. In that case, yes, we will see optimization. All right, this is taking a little bit longer than I expected. I'm not sure why, but we will see soon. Because I don't see GPU usage also updating, but we will trust the process and you know wait for something to show up. We did not. Cannot generate a CPU tensor from a generator of type CUDA. Mm-hmm. Why do we want to? I think we have to move the model to. Uh, See, we have this from pre-trained, and then it gives us the pipe, which is type of what? Tokenizer and all those things. Because we want to see what things we can do. We have to push this to GPU. That is the problem that it's talking about, because torch generator device CUDA. So that means the GPU tensors that it is generating is on the CUDA, and probably the model is on CPU still. Cannot generate a CPU tensor from a generator of type true CUDA. Why not we just give it a search and see how to move the model or to CUDA. Mm-hmm. Uh, Move Hugging face model to GPU. How to load a Hugging face built-in transformer model? Similar. I don't know why it's called pipe then. Because see, I know that we can move very easily to CUDA, but there it is. Cog video to some pipeline. And what is this? For multi-GPU inference, the enable sequential CPU offload optimization need to be disabled. Ah, what I don't understand is what is this CPU offload? This is kind of a standard diffuser then, because everybody is talking about, like, you can see it in the standard uh, Hugging Face documentation. So probably we can move pipe to CUDA. This is what we want. 110%. So we used to say that this is the thing that we say when we are absolutely sure we need to do something. So I'm going to move it maybe above, so that mm, I don't know why, but in Colab I'm finding this Their AI very annoying actually. Sometimes when you click, you accidentally. Alright, so the model is on GPU now. You can see that. Boom. That's good news. We are using the GPU. I'm happy now. Hopefully this runs now in a better way. Oh yeah, moving. We are moving. We are going forward. And the video will be probably generated a lot faster now because yeah, we are using more resources. That's exactly what we want to do. So to create videos, especially to create high quality videos, you definitely want to use GPU instances either on Colab or on RunPod or somewhere. Generally speaking, if you are running for like say a couple of hours, it's not very expensive. You can do your things, and yeah. But if you are running something like training and stuff like those, that could be a problem. But then you can choose cheaper instances. So, well, I'm just trying to explain the GPU economy because it affects me quite a lot because I use GPUs quite a lot these days, especially when I'm trying with like dealing with larger models, really larger models like you know Pixtral 12 billion, and probably very soon I want to try running the you know higher GPU llama models. Anyways, I think as we are talking, we are done with almost done with this video. Give it a shot now. I don't know if there should be a way to just run it here. Collab play video. How to play? Yeah, because I don't want to download and all those things. Here's the code. Oh my god. Okay, we can probably try. I don't want to go through this process. And if you like the video, we'll just save it locally. All right, very nice. Okay, what do we see now? We see that the video quality is great. Ah, why can't we make it full screen? Weird, very weird. Can't make full screen. Why? That's not good. I'm not happy with this again. But let's not make it like, let's not try. Make sure. We'll probably increase the size maybe. Give it a shot again. Yeah, I mean, like I won't let it make me sad, but the wheels are not moving. But you can see the model is extremely impressive. Now, what I want to check is fire. I seen a lot of guys using fire images. Oh my god. Not like this per se, but yeah, something like this, and see how this one does, right? Uh, Copy image address. Just want to make sure that the image is okay. Yeah, I like it. The resolution is a little bit low, so I'm a little bit iffy with this one, but definitely we should be trying it out. And no, what is that error? This is the same error. Cannot identify. Why can't we identify? That's not good. Load image. Yeah, yeah, this is exactly diffuser. This is what it is. Where did we see? Here, image. We converted the image to convert in pill image format. Convert method. Returns pill image. Yeah, but why is most of the images that I see doesn't really load here? That should not be the case, right? This was my image. Loads fine. Yeah. This is my image, right? Okay. Why can't it load? The image to convert image format, a conversion method. What do you expect for image? A below image or a string? So we can pass below images, I think. I think we can pass below images here directly, and probably we'll get more ideas to why things are not working. Below image load. How to load in Python? Below blah 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 image dot open. Where is the image? Port image. And then we can pass this, I hope. Okay. So let's see now what is the below image thing doing. This one is the URL. There you go. Mm-hmm. I think this is not how we are supposed to use this. Maybe we need to download the image first, and then probably it will help us understand the problem. Okay, let's download Python download image from URL. So actually we are breaking down the process now a little bit, because first we are going to download the image, and if we see the image fine here, then we know that it's a problem with library. And if you're not able to download it, then it's a problem with the server to server communication or something like that. Maybe the server is blocking, but that's usually that doesn't happen that easily. Here we have to say image.jpg, or we can just say wget. That would be the simplest way. Output image.jpg. Run it. We have the image. We have the image now. Now we try to load that image. Okay, we are able to load the image. That's weird. What was happening? I'm not sure. Maybe the problem was something that, you know, I was not sure about. Oh my god, we are using too much GPU already. Using so much GPU suddenly. But hopefully we are able to generate the image, otherwise I'll have to offload the model and do it again. Don't want to do that. Moving fast. But how come we are using 100% GPU? I would like to explore that and figure out how to optimize that. Anyways, that's not the concern. If we are able to generate the video, I don't know, I should have updated the prompt. This would confuse the model like in the worst way, but in some way we are doing okay because we are actually testing the model to its limit, and you know probably will not see a good output because there's no girl, nothing in this image. But we are, so basically how this thing works is you have an image, and then you can say that what is happening in the image, because the model by its own understanding will do certain things, but then you can also make it do some other things. I'll tell you about that one once we generate this output. Run the output. What is that? Oh yeah, it's super confused. But I can see some girl. Some bicycle outline I can see. And also you can see that there is a transition from this scene to that scene. This is all right. If the image had a girl or something, definitely the quality would have been better. But anyways, we want to say that show raging fire, smoke, turning black, explosion. I am an action movie fan. Probably you can tell by looking at the prompt. This is okay. Just seeing the, like, I'm very happy with the speed that I'm getting. So we were doing some premature optimization from the documentation, because what you will see in the community, Hugging Face community, a lot of these image to image or image to video models are built so that you can run them on a decent consumer grade GPU. So there are, in the documentation, there are some optimizations at times. We usually don't have to follow those optimizations, and since I am kind of a noob in those optimization front, so I fell for it. All right, let's wait for the image to generate. 18. All right, so all the frames are done generating. Let's see what we got. Okay. Oh yeah, that's exactly what we want. I don't see an explosion, but smoke is also not turning black, by the way. But you can see the this is exactly what we wanted, right? All standard AI stuff. Like, bravo. Very happy with it. Very, very happy with it. Uh, very nice. But I don't see the smoke turning black. Raging fire. Is the fire more? No, it's just explosion. So actually I need to look at the last prompt to get an idea as to how to prompt it. Let me have a look at the last prompt. A little girl is riding a bicycle at high speed, focused, detail, realistic. Okay. Explosion. This is not how you want. Fire is raging. Sky is turning. Scene is turning to night. That will be also cool. Definitely, let's see. This will be also very interesting, given that if it can understand what we mean, but I mean, like, we can still see the last video. This is so good. And the understanding of the environment and physics. And it's 6 second video, by the way. So, you know, now that makes, like, say, per minute, that cuts our down our work also, right? Because we can take like 10 images and we have a minute of video. That's quite good. Oof. You can see then some fire highlights and things like those. I'm so proud of it. Let's see. So proud of the it as if I made it. I did not make it. The good work behind the team who has made this great open source model. And now with this, actually what you can also do is you can train your model. So for example, if you want to generate more of Pixar style videos, go for it. Sample some videos and then you're good. So you can train for it and then model can be trained to perform very good on certain specific type of videos that you want to generate. All right, let's see what we generated now. I asked it to make it the sky black. I don't know if it will do. No, it did not do that. And that's okay. A fire is because what happens is if you want to do that, right? I think you have to do that in the image. So if you want the night sky or things like those, which I'm definitely going to look now, is for fire, raging, fire, and fire. The movie? Okay. I know this guy. I've seen his movies. Ip Man. Very, very famous actor. Like, I'm a fan of action movies. And let me see what kind of movie. I mean, like, probably it's just giving me all the Raging Fire stuff. This one might be very cool. Yes. Copy image address. Take it to Colab and paste the image here. So definitely a JPEG image. So we'll load it. Response. We got it. We load the image. We want to see the image. Very cool. Run the video. A fire is raging, scene is turning to night. We don't have to say that now. A fire is raging. That's enough. And hi. First I have to see. There were some modifiers at the end I saw. And I want to have a look at those modifiers. Where are those modifiers in that prompt? Focused, detailed, realistic. I have to check. Don't want to use it yet. I mean, like, those things, focused, detailed, realistic. I mean, those things you would probably want to use it if you don't see a good. Uh, just a second. Yeah. Okay. So I hope I'm visible and like I'm audible because my confidence is a little bit down from the last video because I lost audio and maybe as a result of my own, noobness on StreamYard. But would definitely like to see. Just will probably check it quickly. Give me a moment. I'll check the audio. All right, so far so good. And the video seems to me that will be ready very soon. Next, I want to see some mountains and sea and a big boat, something like an image with Pirate of Caribbean vibe. That will be so cool. Oh, that's so cool. That is so cool. Ah, I have to say, this is really impressive. There are some artifacts, I mean, like if I have to be nitpicky, but ooh, is that cool. Now, Pirate of Caribbean, sea vibe. Uh, why not check this once more? Visit. Why did I go here? I have to go copy image address, go to. So, if you want to download this notebook, and want to experiment with this, uh, if you want to experiment with this model and want to see if you can generate similar sort of high quality videos and stuff, definitely feel free to come back to, like, join me on this social media, like follow me on social media. Also, it will be available on my personal blog, which is thedesiloops.com. uh, and I can just show you thedesiloops.com. Here I will put the video and put the notebook, so you can experiment with it, run with it, and let me know if anything, or if anything works out, and if you like it. All right, so the image is ready. Let's make the video. Oh, this is so cool. I did not know that this is such a good model which is already out. Very, very happy with this. And probably I'll try some other models, but like, see, the reason why I was going with I2P or INP model was because I thought that, the model is going to be like faster, because I did not know that these three lines were doing exactly what I did not want the system to do. So probably I don't need to jump into a separate model, which is that one, the other one, this one. Don't think we need to, because this is the main model. Everybody is downloading this. Updated 9 days ago. This model is literally on fire. Everybody is probably talking about it. At least I am going to talk about it for long time, or for whatever time I want to talk about. Okay, let's see. And if there is anything special, like any type of videos that you want to see now, just drop me a comment, and I will definitely have a look at, like, I'll see what I can do. So drop me a comment or anything like that. Okay, so the model looks like the video is ready. Let's have a look. Okay. Tell me if it is not good. Tell me if it is not good. Oh my god, this is so good. Tell me if this is not cool. You know. All right, let's look at the different types of model now, like different images that I want to see. Like humans. Let's see what does it do with this poster. Like, this is probably not the best way to work with this model, because you would want ideally the images defined in certain way probably. But okay, we are going to update the prompt a little bit. Okay, let me have a look at this image. Okay, okay, there are two men here. What does he have? He has a stick on the hand. So man pointing stick to camera. Let's see if it can do it. Man pointing the stick to camera, and then whatever those three, right? Focused, realistic, photorealistic, focused, something I forgot now. Focus, detailed, realistic, right? We will do that. Focus, detailed, realistic. What did I do wrong? Do we not have the image now? We have the image. What happened? It did not. It was not able to. Cannot verify. Well goes issued by C and blah blah blah. Okay, we want to still download the image because why not? I generally don't recommend doing it this way because we should stick to the standards, security standards. They are very, very important, especially when I'm building systems. But when you're just, you know, just having fun with the models, it's okay. Okay, let's have a look at the image. All right, the image is fine. Give it a shot for generating now. Here it is. I think we are about to reach that 1 hour mark for the live stream. I'd like to conclude the live stream at 1 hour today, but we'll be back soon. Maybe tomorrow, first half. Maybe tomorrow we'll do longer streams and cover how to generate the images how we want. So that will be the next plan. And my God, I want to run some like I really want to do some line art, like animation. I think there is something called Easy Animate, also a famous library. I would like to take that for a spin also. So stay tuned. Ah, I should not have done that yet. Okay, it's fine. I think I thought that I just ran it before the video was completely like all the frames were rendered. Now we are running it. Okay. Oh, okay. What was that? That was not good. Something here, like the model understood the assignment, which is great. And this video, this image had a lot of stuff to go about, but you can see that, right? It's pushing the hand, the other hand. Something is doing, but not in a good way. The image was too long also, probably. That also caused the issue because if I see what is happening, hand is moving fine. Okay. And too much things going on in the image also. Let's have a look. I mean, like, okay, so AI video. One thing that we can talk about is always AI content generation, especially like art and humans per se, it always messes up the digits, it always messes up the human poses. So it's better to stay clear from those kind of things whenever you're generating. Like, don't ask you to animate the whole body per se, but you know, maybe this one, copy image. All right, let's see. We will try doing this now. What did I do? I think I made a mistake. Copy image address. Oh, this guy. He's that was the image from the posters. This one. No, he's standing like this. It's same. Yeah, 100% same. Okay, so we have loaded the image. Let's have a look at the image. Image is looking okay. It's also in the video kind of format. So skewness. Normally, you would want to be extremely careful when you're generating videos to cut the image in the right way. Like that would be something that we will be doing, and you would not want to deal with the images coming from. Stick to the camera. I think I should have edited the prompt. But again, we are looking at the wrong prompt, bad prompt, and see what how the model deals with it. But it's definitely better than Stable Diffusion doing it, because Stable Diffusion doesn't even take a prompt. So it will look at the image, and then based on whatever it thinks that image can do, it will make the image do. So there it is. There you go. Probably next one. I just want to get ready for the next one, which is like uh boat in the not boat ship in the sea, mountains. Yes. Oh, oh, that is so cool. This one. This just gives me that Pirate of Caribbean vibe. So cool. Pirates of the Caribbean. But let's copy image. Just keep it ready. Excited to have this animated. Okay. And you can also see that we might have generated like by now 6 7 videos. So already we are approaching that half-minute mark. So like in couple of hours, 4 5 hours, you can generate good video, and then you know have it ready. Let us see what happens here. Oh, that's cool. What did we see? Again, extreme movements, but it is understanding the assignment so very well. Background is not moving at all, which is weird. Okay, let's see. Man shooting uh people run frantically. Sorry, I think I made the very spelling mistake. That's not how we call it, right? Oh yeah, we are okay. I was accurate then. Let's what did I do? Okay, so we have two prompts actually. Don't want this one here. So I'll tell you why I was a little bit scared, because sometimes when you load the model again, it will ask for more GPU and it will fail, and then the recovery becomes a problem. So that's why I was a little bit scared, but looks like we don't have that problem now. Okay, we're still not seeing the generator starting, so that could be a problem because we did not see that happening a lot. So maybe we stop it and try again. I'm running a little bit out of patience because I'm nearing the end of the stream now, and I want to conclude on a high with something cool, like something like, you know, seas, mountains, and stuff. We can we can take a new GPU instance if this doesn't work. It's probably something. What I did kind of made the mistake. Probably that is the problem because we ran it again, so the model is kind of confused. We have now more copies of the model, blah blah, whatnot. Let me just stop and take a new container. Let me take a new instance, change runtime type, cancel, first, terminate, disconnect and delete runtime, yes. And then we want a new container, like new runtime. And let's see if we can generate great AI video again. Excuse me. Okay, it will take a couple of minutes to download whatever it needs to download. Meanwhile, follow me on Instagram, Facebook, not Facebook, Instagram, X, or LinkedIn, or YouTube, or Twitch. These are the 5 platforms where I am, and I will post regularly about this series. And at the end of the series, we'll be creating a really good video with the AI and a video that will blow our mind. That is what we are aiming for. So that would be nice. I'm like, there's nothing much to do except for wait. All right, very cool. 4 seconds, 4 minutes, 4 GB. All right, so it takes there are 3 models. Mm-hmm. Extremely interesting. That one also, we have 3 models. Now let's move the pipeline to CUDA, which is our GPU. So we'll see a spike of stuff. 20 GB gone. Now download the image. Man shooting, people run frantically in the background. Focus, detail, high realistic. Why do we have twice? Twice. Okay. Let's run it. And then run the image. Looks good. Down, like, let's have a look at the video. All right. Generation has started. Now, what I don't understand is for the first, probably there is a delay of, like, when you start consuming GPU versus when you see it here. So, you know, because we will see the spike and it will hit like 40 GB nearly. And like I said, we can always go to more powerful instances at runtime. In runtime, you can have GPUs with, like, hundreds of GBs and then run these kind of crazy models. And also, there are ways to run GPUs over, like, larger, like, run these models on larger, like, cluster of GPUs. So you can create these kind of clusters also. And probably that's not what we are going after, and probably that is a far big overkill considering what we want to generate. Okay, now once you're live, stream is public, Instagram is disconnected. So we have been disconnected from Instagram because it's been 1 hour now. So there you go. Anyways, I don't care. So Instagram kicks us out. I think Instagram has a limit of 1 hour, by the way. All right. I did not realize that the video frames have been generated now. So we will export it to a video. See the video now. And definitely looking forward to it. Oh, oh. No, this is funny. We did not get it, and it's all right. That's not what we want. Let's look at the next one, which is, oh, this one. So what I see, copy image address. What I see this model being very good for is to use it for generating like your B-rolls. That would be so cool. Like if you have a voiceover or something like that on YouTube, and then you want to, generate people. No, we don't want shooting and all. What we want is uh, reaching storm with big waves. See the image. Why is it taking so long? And also the image is not in the right proportion. Like I don't want to. I don't want to, have. This is like with a calm scene. Copy user address, and then we want to have like a raging storm. Again, we are not just using the model in its like strength. We want to push and see what is this model capable of. We cannot just take the model on its face value and be happy. No, we have to see where are the limits of this model. Alright, so scene is kind of calm. We have asked to disturb the water, so to say, and see where we go. Okay, model generating has started. It's great. All right. So I'm just waiting for this process to complete. Says another half minute. Okay. Okay. Seems very calm. scary. Oh my god. What was that? It's just so eerie. So you can't do too much. Like these things, like raging things and all, you have to do it at stable diffusion. It has to be part of the image because the model kind of flips out and gives you this, you know, creepy. Ooh, not good. I'm not happy. No, I was so happy a moment ago. This time, no, not at all. This one is okay, maybe save. Okay, this one, something to forget about. Just like a lot of hit and miss, especially when you're doing something that is not part of the image. Raging storm with big wave, I would say just storm and boat is sleeping. So I think there is a way to find a good balance with this model, and the balance is like this. You have this model which can do certain things, and then you have to offload a lot of things to prompt, a lot of things to stable diffusion, and then okay, let's see this image. The image itself is kind of very interesting because it has the storm, and probably even with stable diffusion I would probably go with something like whatever we are seeing here. So the image that I would compose will be somewhat like this, and of course the image that we have needs to have, like, we need to process it a little bit, but yeah. And then last one we want to check after this is take a human character, saying like doing some sort of animation like a line drawn character. That would be so interesting to see if the model can handle those kind of things, because that would save a lot of time, especially if you're creating like YouTube videos and things like those. Definitely it will save time, and it'll, the whole idea that I personally think that AI videos are going to be great is to do these kind of prototyping. Like I can create like a 3D video in couple of days. Can this model create it in like couple of hours? And then have, that's what we are going after, and fine tune this model to generate more images and videos. So much space, so many things that we can do with this model. Crazy, crazy that if you think about it. And also because in this model you can train it very nicely, so you can basically map the videos to prompts and prompts to videos. So like for example, the let's see what we got first. I don't see it. Okay, that's not bad, I would say, but it's not really animating the sea properly. And probably these kind of things can be fixed with you can see the storm, it got it right kind of, and the water, it's getting it right as well. Num inference level 20, num inference 49, guidance scale, okay, blah blah blah. These things I can tell you. Num videos per prompt 1. So cool. Okay, so now final thing, I want to go back to this thing and have like drawn character. Oh no, did I just lose the notebook? Close the tab. Yikes. First, I want to see manage sessions. Don't want to keep the sessions running. Can we recover that session somehow. If we can just somehow get that session back, that will save us some time. And if we can't, we will terminate it. You lost it. What did I do? I have to keep an eye on sessions, because what happens is that these credits are very expensive at Colab, and want to save my credits. Few resources. Where do we go? We have one active session still. And it's not giving me this. Kill the session. Kill all the sessions. A minute of the sessions. Don't want to have any session first. Now, let's see if it connects. Okay. So sometimes in Colab, it's very difficult to get this top of the line GPUs. Like it has happened to me a couple of times, wherein I could not get a top of the line GPU. But today that is not the case. So not today. So this notebook is coming. You guys can use it, play around with it, and let me know if something doesn't work out. Then I'll help you. It'll be a pleasure to see whatever things that you guys can create. Right? I'm looking really expecting some very cool stuff. Also, what we can see is there are some parameters here that I'm definitely going to explore in future, and that is num videos per prompt and things like those. Anyways, we will do when we do. So this is almost going to be done now soon. Move the pipe to CUDA. It takes some time, but not that much. Download the image. Load the prompt. I want to change the prompt a bit. I want to say cartoon, blinking eyes, and whistling. Not realistic. I don't think so. Probably I'm not going to use any of these modifiers because it's just a cartoon. I mean, doing something like this might not be very difficult to do it if you know the traditional animation, like onion skin animation, frame to frame drawing. I have done few little bit of work like that, but the work starts to pile up. Like once you are doing a bunch of video like this, would be a like if this pipeline works for these kind of videos, wherein you can take 2D characters and then do something with it, then it's going to be quite good, because then you can just stay in one zone and keep pushing the videos. Because normally if drawing doesn't come naturally to you, then it becomes a big hassle to draw some characters and videos like that. Hmm. Almost ready. Let's see what we get. But whatever we get, I think even if the quality is not good and all, we can definitely fix it with doing some basic training. Not good, but can be fixed using training. Okay, so that's what we saw. At least we are seeing some animations. Whistling doesn't, it did not really recognize because it seems like this boy is like flexing in anger or whatever, and that was not the case. That's not what we wanted. But anyways, here we go. Here we are. The model is very powerful. Model is very powerful. You can fine tune it to do whatever you want to do, and definitely make really good videos with it. And that would be my next focus. Next would be to probably use like flux or stable diffusion to generate some images and then convert it to the model. So just give me a second now. Just a second. All right. So that concludes this live stream. And in this stream, what we learned was that we can take this very powerful model, this is CogVideo, and you know, generate some things, some good videos, take some good results straight out of the box. But we can also fine tune it and generate really high quality stuff. We don't know that yet. We don't know if we can really fine tune it and generate really high quality stuff. So that is something that is what we will be doing in probably coming videos if time allows. But that's where we are, and in the next video we will be looking at how to do stable diffusion and especially train some LoRa's there and generate really photorealistic videos, I mean like images, and then take those images and generate whatever we want to generate. All right, so that's about it, and thank you for joining. Subscribe to me on YouTube or follow me in other social media, and you know see you in the next one.